Imagine unlocking the secrets to your partner's deepest desires with just the right touch. What if I told you there are specific places on a woman's body that, when touched in the right way, could ignite an intense wave of arousal? In this video, we are going to reveal the 8 spots women love to be touched, spots that can take your intimacy to an entirely new level. But here is the thing. These spots are not what you might expect. They are often overlooked, yet they hold the key to a deeper connection and a more satisfying experience for both partners. When you understand how to engage these areas, you are not just enhancing physical pleasure, you are also deepening emotional intimacy. So, whether you are looking to reignite the passion in your relationship or simply want to know more about what makes your partner tick, stick around because you will not want to miss this. Before we get started, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Trust me, you are going to want to stay updated with content that can transform your relationship and understanding of intimacy. And if you find this information valuable, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It is your way of saying you want more insights like these. Now, let's dive into the first spot that could be a game changer in your intimate life. Let's begin with the nape of the neck, a place that is often underestimated in its ability to evoke deep, sensual reactions. This area, where the base of the skull meets the top of the spine, is packed with nerve endings that can send shivers down the spine when touched just right. The nape of the neck has a direct connection to the brain's pleasure centers, making it an incredibly powerful spot for arousal. To truly take advantage of this area, the key is to start slow. Lightly trace your fingers along the nape, allowing your touch to be soft and lingering. You can also use your breath, gently exhaling as you move closer to this area. The combination of your warm breath and a delicate touch can create a tingling sensation that is both soothing and stimulating. Another technique is to incorporate gentle kisses or soft nibbles along the nape. This not only adds variety, but also intensifies the sensation, creating a ripple of pleasure that can set the tone for a more intimate encounter. The beauty of this spot is that it is accessible and easy to engage with during various moments. Whether you are embracing, standing close, or even during a tender kiss from behind. Remember, the nape of the neck is not just a spot for physical touch. It is also a place where you can create a sense of emotional closeness. Whispering sweet nothings or softly expressing your affection while touching this area can enhance the emotional connection, making the experience even more meaningful for both you and your partner. If you are enjoying these tips so far, do not forget to hit the like button. It helps support the channel and lets me know you want more content like this. Now, let us move on to the next spot that could change how you connect with your partner. Moving on to another incredibly sensitive area, behind the ears. This spot is often overlooked, yet it is one of the most erogenous zones on the body. The skin here is thin, and the proximity to the neck and jawline makes it a prime area for arousal. The sensation of touch behind the ears can be both electrifying and soothing, depending on how you approach it. To start, consider using a light, feathery touch with your fingertips. Gently trace the outline of the ear and the area just behind it, paying attention to how your partner responds. The goal here is to build anticipation with a touch that is barely there, which can heighten sensitivity and arousal. Incorporating your breath is another powerful technique. Slowly exhale warm air behind the ear, creating a gentle breeze that can send tingles down your partner's spine. You can also try softly whispering in this area, letting your voice create subtle vibrations that add to the sensory experience. This combination of touch and sound can make your partner feel incredibly connected and in tune with you. For an added layer of intimacy, alternate between light kisses and gentle nibbles behind the ear. This playful mix of sensations can evoke a range of responses, from soft sighs to more intense reactions. The key is to be attentive to your partner's cues, what makes them lean in, close their eyes, or breathe a little deeper. These are the signs that you are hitting the right notes. If you are finding these tips helpful, remember to subscribe to the channel. You do not want to miss out on more content that can elevate your intimacy and deepen your connection. Now, let us explore another area that can unlock even more pleasure. The inner wrist might not be the first place that comes to mind when thinking about erogenous zones. But do not underestimate the power of this often overlooked area. The skin on the inner wrist is delicate and highly sensitive, with a concentration of nerve endings that can respond intensely to the right kind of touch. Start by gently caressing the inner wrist with the tips of your fingers. The light touch alone can create a subtle, tickling sensation that feels both soothing and arousing. This area is perfect for initiating intimate moments because it is easily accessible and can be stimulated even in casual, everyday situations, like holding hands or brushing against each other in passing. You can also experiment with temperature play on the inner wrists. Try running an ice cube gently along the skin or lightly pressing a warm cloth against it. The contrast between hot and cold can heighten sensitivity and create a rush of different sensations that add to the overall experience. Another approach is to use your breath to warm the area slightly, following up with soft kisses or even a gentle bite. The inner wrists are also ideal for adding a touch of romance. Holding your partner's wrist and placing a tender kiss there can be a simple yet powerful gesture of affection. It shows care and attention to detail, something that can deepen the emotional bond between you. Whispering sweet words as you do this can make the moment even more intimate. If you are loving these tips so far, do not forget to comment below and share your thoughts. Your feedback is what makes this community so special, and I would love to hear how these ideas are working for you. Next, let us move on to a spot that is sure to surprise you. The lower back is a highly sensitive area that often goes unnoticed, yet it can play a crucial role in enhancing arousal. This region, just above the hips and below the waist, is filled with nerve endings that make it incredibly responsive to touch. The lower back also has a strong connection to the spine, which is a central channel for the nervous system, meaning that stimulating this area can create a ripple effect of pleasure throughout the body. One effective way to engage the lower back is through a firm yet gentle massage. Using the palms of your hands, apply pressure in slow, circular motions. The key here is to be consistent and methodical. Allow your touch to gradually build in intensity, creating a deep, soothing sensation that can help your partner relax and open up to more intimate contact. Another technique involves using your fingertips to trace light, delicate patterns along the spine. This can be especially arousing when done slowly, as it creates a sense of anticipation and teasing that heightens sensitivity. You can also experiment with temperature play here, using warm oils or cold objects like a smooth stone to add variety and keep the experience dynamic. The lower back is also a great area to incorporate into your overall intimate routine. For instance, when embracing from behind, you can use your hands to caress this area, creating a sense of closeness and connection. The combination of physical touch and emotional intimacy can make the experience profoundly satisfying for both partners. If you are enjoying these insights, make sure to share this video with someone who might find it helpful. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel for more content that can enhance your relationship and bring you closer to your partner. Up next, we will explore a spot that is both intimate and often overlooked. The inner thighs are one of the most intimate and sensitive areas on the body, yet they are often overlooked in the rush to more obvious erogenous zones. This area is incredibly responsive to touch because the skin here is thin, and the proximity to the groin makes it a naturally arousing spot. Properly engaging the inner thighs can build anticipation and heighten arousal, making the experience even more intense. To start, use a slow, gentle touch along the inner thighs. You can begin with a soft caress, using just your fingertips to trace light patterns up and down the length of the thighs. This light touch can create a teasing sensation that builds excitement without being too direct. The key here is to move slowly and deliberately, allowing the tension to build gradually. Incorporating your breath is another way to enhance the experience. Gently exhaling warm air onto the skin, especially after a light touch, can create a tingling sensation that feels both comforting and arousing. You can also add variety by alternating between light kisses and gentle bites along the inner thighs, which can evoke different types of pleasurable responses. For those looking to take things to the next level, try using temperature play. Running an ice cube or a cold object lightly along the inner thighs can create an intense contrast that heightens sensitivity. Conversely, you can use warm oils to massage the area, creating a soothing sensation that relaxes the muscles and prepares the body for more intimate contact. If these tips are sparking new ideas for you, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Your engagement helps the channel grow and brings you more content to improve your intimate life. Stay with me as we move on to the next spot, which might just surprise you with its potential for pleasure. The collarbone is a subtle yet highly sensitive area that can be a surprising source of arousal. Often overlooked, the collarbone connects the neck to the shoulders and is bordered by delicate skin that is rich with nerve endings. This area is particularly responsive to gentle touch and can be a powerful part of your intimate routine. To begin, lightly trace the length of your partner's collarbone with your fingertips. The goal here is to keep the touch light and delicate, almost like a feather brushing against the skin. This can create a tingling sensation that is both relaxing and arousing. You can also use the back of your fingers or your knuckles for a different texture, which can add variety to the experience. Kissing along the collarbone is another effective technique. Start from the base of the neck and slowly work your way outward towards the shoulder. Soft, lingering kisses can create a sense of anticipation, especially if you combine them with whispers of affection. This not only stimulates the senses but also deepens the emotional connection between you and your partner. For an added layer of intimacy, try using your breath to enhance the experience. Gently exhaling warm air along the collarbone after a kiss can amplify the sensations and create a wave of pleasure that radiates throughout the body. You might also consider using a light touch with your lips or even a gentle bite to add a playful edge to the experience. If these tips are resonating with you, please share this video with someone who might find it helpful. Your support helps grow this community, and I would love to hear how these techniques are enhancing your intimate moments. Now, let us wrap things up with a final spot that ties all of these ideas together for a truly unforgettable experience. Now that we have explored these 8 often overlooked spots, you have the tools to deepen your connection with your partner in ways that are both subtle and powerful. Each of these areas, the nape of the neck, behind the ears, the inner wrists, the lower back, the inner thighs, and the collarbone, holds the potential to unlock new levels of pleasure and intimacy when approached with care and attention. Remember, the key to enhancing intimacy is not just about physical touch, but also about the emotional connection that comes with it. Being attuned to your partner's reactions, understanding their needs, and communicating openly about what feels good can turn a simple touch into something extraordinary. As you begin to incorporate these techniques into your intimate moments, take your time. Enjoy the process of discovering what makes your partner feel cherished and aroused. And most importantly, have fun exploring each other in new and exciting ways. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content that helps you enhance your relationship, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Do not forget to leave a comment and share your thoughts. Your feedback is what makes this community thrive. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to sharing more with you soon.